All right, what's next?
Fox has released a viral video and new pictures for X-Men Days of Future Past, giving us a glimpse at the infamous Sentinels. The video is an advertisement for Trax Industries, which is the high-tech company that creates the Sentinels and is headed up by Bolivar Trask, played by Emmy Award-winning Game of Thrones actor Peter Dinklage. Dennis, what do you think of this video and the pics of the Sentinel robot design?
Oh, I love the video. I love these viral videos, especially when they have to do with like these kind of made up or fake companies, you know, in movies and in television shows and stuff like that. The one thing to note too is about these pictures and a little bit of a video glimpse of the Sentinels is that they are actually bigger than we expected. They're not quite the size that we thought they were going to be in the comic books, but at least they're much larger, because the ones that they showed at like Comic-Con and even in that short little video, they kind of have like a robot that's maybe slightly bigger than a human being, but now we see that, wow, okay, here's these cool pictures that have them at like giant size. So I think it bodes well for this movie.
Yeah, I agree. And actually, you know what? They are bigger than I thought they would be, because I really had the sense that they would just make them like human-sized. That's the direction I really thought they were going to go. And I was fine with that. Now, they're still much smaller than what we see in the, you know, either the comic books or the animated series. Much smaller. Like, these aren't Jaeger size, because like a lot of times they were like in the comics, they were like Jaeger size or size of buildings. And in a live action movie, this is a great example where just because something works on, say, a printed page or in a cartoon doesn't necessarily mean it would work in a live action, quote unquote, real world environment. And I don't think building size Sentinels, an army of them, made much sense or would have worked. I think the size they have them at is actually the sweet spot. When I look at these video trailers online, I think they got it exactly right, because they're bigger than average, but they're not gargantuan monster size. That just wouldn't have made much sense, because just sending them on patrol would have destroyed neighborhoods. So that made no sense. So I really like the way what we're seeing from them, and I like the way they seem to be approaching this. So big thumbs up for me, and I love the design of them. I think they look terrific. So let's see how they actually function and how they use them and utilize them in the movie.
I love that they're using these real videos. That Dawn of the Planet of the Apes did the same thing, where they released this video on their flu, and this one we're seeing Trask Industries. For a minute, you feel like you're watching a real commercial, and then all of a sudden, there's a giant robot.
That's exactly how I felt too. When I first saw the trailer, I'm like, oh, because I got the link like everybody else. It said, hey, we've got a viral trailer. First of all, if you have to advertise that it's a viral trailer, then it's not a viral trailer. But anyway, they said we've got this viral video, and I clicked on it, and it's so good that it fooled me.
Yes.
I was actually thinking for a second that, oh, this must be a commercial that plays before the video starts.
The pre-roll ad.
Yeah, and then you realize, nope, this is the real deal. And I was really impressed by it. I think it looks great.